Hey guys, how's it going? We're gonna be having fun tonight. We got the laughing gas. Hope you guys are ready because we're gonna have some fun tonight.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Hey, so as you guys remember from last episode, we were talking about getting the crank polished. We got that done at our local machine shop, Brazier Racing Machine. You guys can see it cleaned up all right. We didn't want to get too deep into it. A little couple marks in the center, but I'm not worried about it considering the build that we are doing. So yeah, we got a light polish on it. Nothing crazy, because if we got any deeper into it, we'd have to get a cut. New bearings, and that would cost a whole bunch more money that frankly me or Brett do not want to spend. Then going back to the heads that we have already purchased, we lapped the valves. They just need to be cleaned up. They don't have cracks. We lapped them. We have new positive seals on them and brand new beehive valve springs and brand new retainers. So we're spending the money in the right places that we need to make sure that this motor will last a bit longer
Then startup.
So yeah, and you guys can watch us. As you can see, we assembled this head already. Assemble the next one.
Great, so we got the other head all buttoned up. A couple near-death experiences, but no fatalities, no casualties. And yeah, spring compressors are a lot of fun to use. So I guess next step would be to get the crank in the motor. All right, so before we put the crank in, we had the motor rolled over ready to go. Let me spin this camera around.
Not only we showed you how bad the one was bent, we also have another one that's bent. It's the same stroke as
Opposite hole.
Opposite hole.
So 5 and 6 are confirmed bent.
Bent rods. So that's not good.
So the fun never ends, and I guess we'll quickly check all the other ones just to make sure that every other rod is good. And then I guess we're on the hunt for yet another rod and piston. Day two
of fiascos and a lot of swearing. So we put everything together. Something went wrong. The crank did not spin. I don't know why, but I ended up taking it apart. And
well, didn't you say you just took the bearings out of it and it spins now?
Yeah, exactly. It just spins so flawless.
Yeah, it's not as tight anymore.
Definitely gonna have good oil pressure with those, but no, I took the main caps off. Did it one at a time. Made sure they all went down nice, and it turns nice and smooth. I got some Lucas assembly lube. It's a synthetic, and it's pretty sticky, so it feels like the crank is tight, but it's not. It turns over smoothly. It just has a bit of drag. I don't want the engine firing up dry, just because it's not like a typical first gen small block Chevy where you can actually pre-prime the whole engine. So yeah.
So rods up next?
Yeah, we'll be doing
six rods.
6 out of the 8 rods.
One last view of kind of the inside of this motor, because we did do some kind of sketchy stuff, torquing everything down, so I'm hoping it still looks that good. And well, after the first pass, any comments, thoughts, suggestions?
Fucking send it.
Demonetized. Big moment here as Adam sends the first one home, back in its hole. Top ring gap, factory ring gap, is 35 thou, so she's
loose.
She's very loose for boost. All right, guys, so that's gonna end today's video. We had to take the rings out and clean them up. They're full of shit and dirt, so it took a little bit longer than we were expecting. We got one in the hole, 5 more to go. Got to get some, get the other rod. So we got 2 bent rods now. Get the pistons pressed over into the other rods, and probably another day or 2 here. So next time you guys chime in, we should have a short block ready to go, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Picked up 11 subscribers on the last video. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.